to all you guys out there.
Early Halloween.
Yeah. Alright. Anyway, this week is about
childhood memories and just shit from your childhood.
alright, childhood shit.
Childhood shit.
So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Childhood.
And Aiden's birthday is on Halloween. Wish him happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to me on 31st. Alright, yo, but for real. Memories, right? Memories is something that you remember from your childhood. And you remember it deeply.
Yeah, you do. I know I do.
Anyway, so am I going first?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to talk about basically how, looking back as a kid, how I know that I'm a boy. I remember one instance I was about 5, 6, and my parents were having something outside. They had some workers over, and it was hot, and I really wanted to take off my shirt like the other little boys, you know, and they were like, well, Rachel, you're a girl. And I told them, like, I was just, you know, I want to do this. Everyone else gets to do it. Why can't I? So they let me do it. And I remember it was so freeing. And
taking your shirt off tends to be very freeing.
Yeah, I can't wait until I finally get top surgery. Oh my god, it'll be awesome.
You're gonna be like walking around shirtless.
I'll be shirtless all summer.
Like I can see me sitting here like.
I'll be like, hey, what's up? Anyway, another thing I remember in preschool, I used to wear boy shoes. My mom let me, pick out my shoes, and that's what I wanted to wear. And people used to ask me, why are you wearing boy shoes? And I was like, because I like them. I know, like, seriously. Oh, another thing, 6th grade. I remember this, too. I had longish hair right here. I used to wear, like, men's medium baggy shirts and baggy-ass pants, and that's all I wore. And, people would ask me, I'd go in the halls, and people would ask me, like, are you a boy or girl? And I would just be like, okay, fuck you. And, yeah. And then I went home and asked my mom if I was a lesbian, and she said, no, Rachel, you're not a lesbian. And, I let that shit go, but yeah, childhood memories, looking back at pictures, very tomboyish, very male in all aspects. Just really, my parents let me be who I wanted to be, and looking back, I've always been a guy, Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't really have anything that reflects on me coming to who I was, I don't think. Except I always dressed more boyish. Okay, well, unlike your parents, I live with my grandparents since I was 6, and my mom, I was with her when I went into kindergarten, so she always used to dress me boyish. I don't understand it. I don't know, like always, shorts, just the boyish kind of shit. And then when I lived with my grandparents from 1st grade on till now, and I'm in 10th grade, my grandma always, picked what I had to wear because she wouldn't let me wear what I wanted to wear, and it was just really girly clothes, and I always felt really uncomfortable. And it would always be like pink skirts, skirts, butterfly shit, anything girly you can imagine.
I love butterflies.
Yeah. And she never really let me wear what I wanted to wear. And so, yeah, that kind of had, I guess, part to do with it because I'd been confined to having to dress as a really girly girl for so long. And I know in the last video I had extensions in, but that's a whole different story that I don't think I explained in the video, and it doesn't really matter because it's not significant to this video.
It is irrelevant.
It is completely irrelevant.
Yes.
But for the fact, I'm not keeping those extensions in for anyone who wants to know.
No.
This is what I look like day to day. No, oh my god, my hair, it's not straight. I mean, it's not my hair, so it's always going to be straight. But yeah, I caught myself doing that a lot. I was always like,
that's hilarious.
I didn't do it like that, but I mean, I could have. I probably would have got a couple
the
stairs.
hair swoop.
Yeah, that long hair brought a whole new definition to the Bieber thing that I've been catching myself doing lately with my long hair.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting called Justin Bieber again. It really pisses me off.
She's the Biebs.
I'm much better than the Biebs.
Yes.
Like,
and
he's
you're probably
got
older than him.
nothing. No, I'm not. He's actually older than me. I'll turn 16, he turns
Little
17.
known fact.
Yeah. But, yeah. I'm better than him, for anyone who wants to know. Or cares, which you don't. But, yeah. So, I was confined to dress that way because that's always what I had to do, you know. So, I guess that has a fact where I kind of just broke out and kind of rebelled against what I was having to do. And so, yeah. And then in kindergarten, I actually had my first girl kiss. I kissed a girl in a little tunnel in the playground. But I don't think I was really old enough to understand that. But
okay, here's a funny story. Okay, I had these girls that lived in my neighborhood, right? And there was 3 of us, 3 other girls, and it was I'm not gonna say their names, but it was us. And so one girl was younger. There was 2 of us that were the same age and one that was older, right?
What age are you?
And I must have been 3rd grade. And we used to play this game called Girlfriend Boyfriend. And I remember, we didn't actually kiss, but we did this thing, like, blah, blah, blah. And I remember, I was like, because I'd be the boyfriend always, and I was just like, I loved it. I was just like, I don't know, it just, like, made me happy, the fact that I got to, like, I guess, role play. It was just playing pretend, but whenever I got to play a male, I was like, I don't know, that's just, like, one thing.
I don't know, I guess it never really, like, through my elementary school years in 5th grade, it never really hit me. In my childhood, I guess, I never really thought about it. And then when I got into middle school, things change. It's not always, like, the same thing, and a lot of people were different. And I started changing a lot. I changed a lot in the 2 years, and then I remember my 7th grade years when I finally was like, I like girls, and my best friend, my 2 best friends, which is still there, my best friends, and I'm not going to name names, stuff happened, and they grew out of it, they didn't like it, and it stuck with me, so I knew, like, hey, I like girls, and, looking back on it, it was kind of obvious, but I was always with the dudes, like on the playground, just chilling. Yeah. It was always with the dudes. I was never with the girls gossiping about boys.
I remember something. In 6th grade, I, we had this thing called team time, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and the guys used to play football, and only guys, and I was the only chick that played football with them, and I remember I was good. Like, I was better than a lot of them because they didn't even, like, play football. It was just for fun. And I remember fucking getting these long-ass receptions and, like, running them for touchdowns and shit. And, they just considered me one of the guys. The guys always have because I am a guy,
I remember playing kickball and basketball with them. Those the dudes.
I played kickball in 4th grade.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
It was pretty fun.
We better wrap this up soon, though.
But, yeah. And so, that's pretty much how it went. 7th grade, I realized it, and 3 years later, it's still the same. My grandma thinks it's a phase, but 3 years, it can't be a phase unless it's a really long-ass phase, which I highly doubt it is.
It's not a phase. It's never a phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and she finally lets me dress the way I want to, obviously. It's a really big step for her. She's 69 years old. She goes out, and when she goes shopping for me now, she goes straight to the men's section and buys me men's clothes. She just knows.
So my mom does too.
I'm glad that she can do that. And she buys me really nice clothes, and I appreciate it because she has good taste. So, yeah.
So, Katoa. But, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to wrap it up because I think the limit's 10 minutes. So,
yeah. And it's hitting 9.
Yep. All right. Well, y'all be good.
See you next Wednesday.
Deuces.